Greetings, fellow detectives! Today's video is brought to you by the patrons over at Mystique Manor. Thank you for your continued support. Welcome to episode 3 of How to Solve All the Puzzles. This is a series where I create a video guide, game by game, of how to solve all of the puzzles in each Nancy Drew PC adventure. These videos only include puzzles that you must solve in order to progress in the game, including tips and tricks for solving the puzzles on your own, as well as final solutions. Game triggers and character discussions are not included. Timestamps for each puzzle are in the description down below. This video was created with the help of the Game Boomers walkthrough by Norma Kuderna, Linda Shaw, and Ozma38. This walkthrough will be linked in the description box down below. Today's video covers how to solve all of the puzzles in Nancy Drew Message in a Haunted Mansion. This is Nancy's third mystery, in which she travels to San Francisco in California to help Hannah's friend Rose with renovations on her recently acquired Victorian mansion. Rose has plans to turn the mansion into a bed and breakfast, but strange accidents have impeded her renovation progress. Can Nancy help? When you start a new game, you can choose between Junior Detective and Senior Detective. The puzzles really do not change between Junior and Senior Detective, however, you will get slightly more hints if you choose Junior Detective. Today I will be playing on Senior Detective to show you the most difficult versions of all the puzzles. In the dining room, Rose asks you to complete a Tangram puzzle. You must fit all of the pieces within the puzzle. Additionally, this puzzle is very exacting. Each piece must line up perfectly within the puzzle, and this is not an exaggeration. It really does need to be perfect, with no overlaps or gaps. Right-click to rotate the pieces. Tangrams are essentially just mini jigsaw puzzles, so trial and error is your best friend. Wait until a piece lights up before placing it down. That's how you know it's in the correct place.
I did it!
And voila! Eventually you will need to play some notes on the piano. The notes that you need can be found inside this writing desk in the attic. The key to the writing desk is found in the bedpost of Nancy's bed. If you haven't yet figured out how to get the bedpost unstuck, use a screwdriver from Charlie's toolbox. In the writing desk, you'll find a piece of sheet music called The Bandit's Treasure. Notice at the top that 5 notes are lightly highlighted: B, E, G, A, G. If you're unfamiliar with sheet music or piano notes, there is a book about pianos in the library. Go to the piano and play the notes that you found. B, E, G, A, G. Use what you find on the sheet music in the writing desk in the attic. Even though the maze is eventually solvable just using brute force and trying hard enough, if you want to make it easier, you can always hit M on your keyboard to get a view of the map of the maze within the text box. When you need to find Diego on the stairs, look at the banister. Notice that when you click the pillars, they move. You need to spell out the name Diego. My strategy for this puzzle is to move from left to right in a consistent pattern. Start at the far left and spin until you have the letter D. Move to the second spot and spin until you get the letter I. If this displaced your D, go back and spin until you get D. If this pattern continues, where the adjacent spinner continues to mess up the spinner before it, then you would simply skip the problematic spot and move to the next one in order. These types of puzzles are largely trial and error, but they will eventually be solved one way or another.
I'm glad you dropped by. You know, I wanted to tell you that you'll be alone in the house for a while. Everyone is going to the Winter Festival, and Charlie's studying for finals. I also took down one of the tapestries in your room for dry cleaning, and what was the other thing? Oh, a messenger dropped off a letter for you. I put it in your room.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Thanks for your help.
Eventually, Rose will tell you that she has removed a tapestry in your room for cleaning. In your room, you'll now find a wall panel puzzle with a combination lock revealed. You'll note that these 12 animals are all animals associated with the Chinese New Year. To solve this puzzle, use the Zodiac and You book in Abby's room. Enter the animals in the order they arrived according to the Chinese tradition. First came the rat, then the ox, the tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, goat, monkey, rooster, dog, and boar. Click the animals in order: rat, ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, goat, monkey, rooster, dog, boar. Behind the panel, this locked compartment will be revealed. The answer to this combination lock comes from the tapestry poem that hangs in Nancy's room. Listen, my child, to this story of dreams, and know that the beginning is more difficult than it seems. When the 10 daughters are reunited in order, when the 4-sided box loses its border, when the eye of the phoenix is in your hand, when the bird of fire can see again, when the moon sleeps and the sun plays, the king of the sky will shine his rays, and hidden beneath a river of colors will lie a gate to golden wonders. The Chinese characters that correspond to this poem can be found in the following locations around the mansion. Daughters on the dragon figurine in Nancy's room. Fire on Rose's fire insurance policy. River on the Swanee River sheet music in the piano bench. Beginning on the paper in the writing desk in the attic. Eye on the teacup in the dumbwaiter. 4 on the mahjong tile in the library. Child on the painting in the secret passageway. King on the empty Chinese takeout container. in the saloon's secret passageway. Moon in the drawer in Abby's room on the incense. And finally, gold on the note from Emily. The characters are chosen in the order of the poem and selected with the arrow at the top of the lock. You must click the lock for each Chinese character in order for it to work properly. Listen, my child, to this story of dreams. And know that the beginning is more difficult than it seems. When the 10 daughters are reunited in order, when the 4-sided box loses its border, when the eye of the phoenix is in your hand, when the bird of fire can see again, when the moon sleeps and the sun plays, the king of the sky will shine his rays, and hidden beneath a river of colors will lie a gate to gold in wonders. This Puriban box has 2 puzzles. First, you need to change all of the moons to suns. Each time you click a moon, all of the adjacent pieces also flip. Because of this, it helps to start in the corners and then move from top to bottom. Next, you must complete the Phoenix slider puzzle. For this slider puzzle, you need to complete the picture of a phoenix. The strategy that I like to use for slider puzzles involves solving one corner at a time. First, solve the upper left-hand corner by moving all of the required pieces into their proper places. Once this is done, move on to the bottom left-hand corner and complete the same step. You will eventually run into a situation where 2 pieces need to be swapped. For example, this bottom part of the wing needs to be down here, however, the top part of the wing is in the way. My strategy for this is to move the pieces counterclockwise. Eventually, this will help you see which piece needs to move first in a counterclockwise rotation. To make this work, remove one of the pieces in question from the equation. I know that this bottom piece needs to move before the top piece of the wing within this rotation in order for it to move into the right slot. And voila! Use this strategy anytime you have 2 adjacent pieces that are not in the correct locations. Now that I have completed the bottom left-hand corner, I will complete the bottom right-hand corner using these same strategies. And at this point, all that is left to do is to solve the upper right-hand corner by moving the final pieces into place. Quite a nice reward for solving a slider puzzle. This concludes all of the puzzles in Nancy Drew Message in a Haunted Mansion. I hope you found this video guide helpful. If you did, please feel free to like this video, and let me know in the comments section which puzzle in Message in a Haunted Mansion gives you the most difficulty. Today's video was brought to you by the patrons over at Mystique Manor. Thank you for your continued support. If you would like to support the making of more content like this, please consider joining us at Mystique Manor to help the channel grow and to gain access to exclusive content. As always, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more Nancy Drew and Sims 4 content. Thank you so much for watching, fellow detectives. I will see you soon.